Hello everyone, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday afternoon football. We're live from Barossa Park. You're with us today for a pre-season match
between the Giants and Richmond.
It's pre-season footy and our first opportunity to take a look at some of the new players on these sides and to get our first tentative guide on what the season ahead may bring.
And here come the visitors. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Tigers. It might only be a practice match, so there's no exposed form to go on. There are obviously considerations for both sides today that are more important than the result.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf.
The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss.
$94,000 people saw Richmond play GWS at the MCG for a spot in the 2017 Grand Final, Richmond's first preliminary final in 16 seasons. The Tigers were just a point up at half-time, but a powerful 6-1 third term saw them 31 points up and with 1 foot in the grand final. Jonathan Patton briefly gave the Giants a flicker of hope when he trimmed the margin to 23 halfway through the last quarter. But a goal to Jack Riewoldt and 2 to Dan Butler saw the Tigers charge headlong into their first grand final in 35 years. The final scores 15-13, 103 to 9-13, 67. Daniel Rioli was among Richmond's best with 4 goals, while Dustin Martin finished with 3 among his 20 disposals.
We've been looking forward to this one all week, and now the moment has arrived. Foot race on. Who can get there first?
Buckley. They have absolutely spifflicated him. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up.
Briggs got his palm to it.
Kelly, Callahan. The team physios will be working overtime.
We will do it all again. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
Oh, there's a bit of niggle in this one early. A couple of players already unhappy with some attention off the ball.
We've got another stoppage. Briggs smashes it out of there.
Kelly.
We haven't seen any spot yet, which is surprising given the comments that were made during the week.
The two big men do battle.
Kelly.
Solid tackle.
They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
You'll have to earn your kicks today.
Briggs slaps it out.
Kelly.
Asprey affects the turnover.
If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. That can only be holding the ball.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
Flostone, can he find a teammate?
The sprint is on.
Asprey, under pressure. The Giants have won it back. This would be a great start, but it's gone wide.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Short, heads wide with the kick in. Grimes can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Martin gets to the front spot.
The kick was centimetre perfect. What's he got on offer?
Doesn't often waste it.
Jones takes an excellent grab. Not wanting to bomb to a contest. They've opened them up here.
The Giants
showing some good signs early.
Green pounces. It's a desperate tackle.
He's drawn a crowd. Got to get rid of it quickly. That's not quick enough.
You've got to be quicker than that.
The Tigers are out of trouble. Searching kick. Greenwood. Grimes. Not a lot of space to work with. Green gathers. He's been busy so far. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Neither side has really looked like piling on the goals. This one's a slow burn for now.
Nankervis smashes it out of there. Edwards. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Good ruck work.
Kelly.
That's a dreadful hand pass. Cops some unwanted attention.
Both midfields are going to earn their money today.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
He's set upon. Briggs. Greenwood is calm in a crisis. Rants. Grimes. Some indirect ball movement here.
The umpires pinged him for insufficient intent.
He's been penalised for being unable to pinpoint a teammate 60 metres away blindsided on his wrong foot. Will he go for the banana or try to curl it around on the non-preferred?
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Short to bring it in. Flostone working hard and presenting well. Finds himself in space.
Tidy ball.
Stringer.
He's been accosted.
Ash. Bedford looking to extend this margin. Flostone gets there first. He's so clean with the footy. Oh, what about that for a mark?
What's he got on offer?
Clever kick. Martin went bang. Briggs
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
Grimes in the right spot at the right time.
And finally over the line.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
They've set up well for the kick in.
Rance. That's good work rate. Greenwood in the clear. He's made a hot start to this match. Asprey on a lead. Lays it off. Cadman might go for a run. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
We might be in for a low-scoring match here if the early going is any indication.
Good ruck work. Crunching tackle. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Nankervis palms it down. Edwards. Martin. Cochin navigated the traffic.
That's commitment to the cause.
The Giants are already right on top in contested ball. They don't often lose when they win that stat.
Nankervis looking for territory. Kelly, Canelio spills out in the tackle, goes long. Bolton has a vice-like grip. Can he impose himself on the match? Punched away. Lynch, slick hands. Castagna, he's gone. Taylor closed him down.
You have to be tough to play this game. It's been a lacklustre affair so far.
Nankervis with a deft tap. Edwards.
The Giants are defending grimly.
Nankervis showing his skills. Cochin, Soldo.
Gary, what's caught your eye?
Clearances are pretty even at the moment. If one side can get on top there, it'll make their job that much easier.
Briggs showing his skills. Ward.
The Giants
Under great pressure.
Some good tackles are being laid. Both sides are hard at it.
Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Hammers it home.
That's what happens when you don't take your opportunities. You get burned at the other end.
The Tigers on the board first. Briggs.
The winner there.
Canelio can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Who's front and centre? Whitfield squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Ward, he's wrapped up.
It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today.
Briggs palms it down. Green, Kelly, Canelio. Good build-up. Can he hit a target? Well played.
Well-weighted kick.
Grimes.
We've seen that before.
Asprey. Cochin with a chance to run. Short. All on his own.
He's made a bright start.
Briggs got a fist in. Knew the tackle was coming. Castagna might fancy himself here. Taylor is a rock in defence. Waiting for someone to come at him. Stringer has found some space. Probing ball. Quality delivery by foot. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Briggs. Cadman leading by example. Kelly. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Brown. It's a tough game.
No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position.
Nankervis showing his skills. Cochin. Grimes. This is promising.
Attracted a crowd.
We'll have another ball up. Nankervis punches it out of the ruck. Martin. Cochin running in support. Rance with a chance to relieve the pressure. Nankervis makes position, picking their way through. Manages to find a teammate.
What's he got on offer?
Normally delivers. Ash wins it back. Great mark. That's skillful. Kelly marks and should goal. He's got it. In he goes.
They're in front, and they really should be, given their ascendancy in contested ball clearances and inside 50s.
3 lead changes now. The big men fly. Green, Kelly, dealt with the pressure.
That's careless. They're tackling with great intent.
Rucks go at it. Kelly. Turnover in the middle. This could hurt.
It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle.
Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Edwards, Cochin, Greenwood. He might have done better.
They've worked it well. He picked his pocket.
Time is of the essence, so he takes the advantage. Prestia. Which way will it bounce? Alice. That's a bruising tackle. He's besieged.
The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Briggs wins the tap. Cornelio collects the half volley.
Lambert, not on my watch, he says.
Boot to ball just in time. Conservative kick. Bedford
pushes into space and receives the footy.
The Tigers forcing them out wide. Good thinking and good execution too. Can he find a teammate? Greenwood read it well on centre wing and can pump them back into attack. Honours the lead. Neat little stab kick. Cochin. Here's real danger now. Key contest coming up. Bolton.
He makes it look easy. Golden opportunity here.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
They're in front, are they? Yes!
He had the opportunity to put them in front. That's exactly what he's done. Lovely finish.
Goal for goal early. Good ruck work. Cornelio. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato.
Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Hacking it forward.
Nankervis. The Tigers in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
You couldn't say it's been dull despite the lack of goals. Contested ball and clearances are very even and both defences are holding up beautifully. Who will crack first? Perhaps no one will. In which case, we've got a cracking contest on our hands.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Foot race on the wing. They might be caught out on the turnover. Cornelio, Stringer, Briggs, Kelly.
They need a kick. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up.
Martin, working hard and being rewarded. That's good vision. Short, can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Greenwood, in the centre square. Rioli, Martin, Stringer, ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. He might have thought about the corridor.
Kelly, in the clear on centre wing.
No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
The Giants might be behind on the scoreboard, but they're giving a very good account of themselves.
Nankervis slaps it out. Cochin.
I felt that one from here.
It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Briggs with a deft tap. Cornelio. Cadman looms large as usual. Bedford. He can put them in front. Sadly, he's astray.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Short brings it back in.
The kick was centimetre perfect.
Waiting for someone to come at him. Not his finest moment.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He's given it a tug and missed.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
They've set up well for the kick-in.
Good work rate. Clever kick. Rants. Off he goes. They can't catch him. What can they muster from the back half? Prestia works hard to present. Ignoring the corridor for now. Lynch. Dangerous to leave on his own. Ash picks off the pass. Doesn't often waste it. Lynch spoils. Buckley. Rioli affects the turnover.
He's drawn a crowd.
No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Nankervis smashes it out of there. Cochin. Rioli!
He's climbed all over him and taken an absolute ripper.
Nankervis working hard and presenting well. Short. That's good work rate. Searching kick. Edwards
In some space on the wing.
unable to get it inside 50. He's got an option in the centre square. It must be his birthday. Short in the clear. Onto the non-preferred. Edwards takes a beauty.
What's he got on offer?
They're moving the footy quickly. Iden tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Cornelio. That was a brilliant tackle. Oh, they're hitting in hard. Briggs with a deft tap. Kelly leading from the front. Steele.
He's been accosted.
We've got another stoppage. Good ruck work. Steele gathers. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Short snares the loose ball. He's hit up the lead. Greenwood. They've picked their way through. He's normally better than that. Hurried kick goes very wide.
He lost his radar there.
Missed the target by a long way.
Brown. He's set upon. The umpire will have it. Soldo wins the tap. Cochin. Castagna
Getting involved. They want ball, but they're not going to get it.
good ruck work. Kelly. Callahan just shoveled it out. Daniels feeling the heat. It's a bit of a stoppage fest at present.
The Tigers have had considerably more ball. In fact, you could argue they should be further in front.
Kelly. Steele. Cornelio got the handball away. Briggs. Callahan. Can he impose himself on the match? Bedford.
They are hunting the ball carrier. Gets his kick despite the heat.
Stringer. Cornelio. Takes a bounce.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Looking for a quick transition.
Grimes with a chance to run. Prestia has charged into space. Lowers the eyes. Well played. And they're away. Castagna
On a lead.
Lambert gathers on the half volley. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Ward intercepts on centre wing. Probing ball. They could almost have raffled it.
What's he got on offer? They've got a problem now.
Just has to hit a target. Riccardi can just about go all the way. Callahan. No one's gone near him and he could make them pay.
This should not be a problem.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Soldo showing his skills. Cochin. Lynch.
Marks it centre half forward.
Brown has got loose.
Golden opportunity here.
Poor defence leaving him on his own and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Ash to bring it in. Bolton trying to bring the Crummers into play. Himmelberg comes steaming through. Kelly all on his own. What a game he's having. That's a strong mark. The Tigers guarding the corridor. Jones can't mark. Squeezes the kick. In no man's land. Ash can't afford to panic.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
A good tackle there, forced him into the mistake.
He's completely shanked it.
He's miscued that one.
Mistakes are perfectly acceptable, except for the ones made under no pressure.
Neat little worm burner.
Cornelio presents in space. And he hit a target. Jones. Ward. Navigated the traffic. Lynch gathers. Slick hands. Brown.
Blasts away, and that's out on the full.
Maybe it's for the best that he hasn't seen much of it.
Ward makes position.
He's been dispossessed.
Dealt with the pressure. Dangerous place to turn it over. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
They're lucky they haven't been made to pay for that turnover. They really should have been.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Honours the lead. Off he goes. They can't catch him. Prestia. An unexpected opportunity here. Goes long. Taylor is a rock in defence. Good kick. Callahan has found some space. Slowing it down.
That's a useful ball.
Manages to find a teammate.
The Giants look well drilled.
Canelio brings it out wide.
The kick's gone nowhere. They haven't been able to buy a goal.
Lambert, strong grab.
What's he got on offer?
Gives it everything. Bolton, great body work.
Golden opportunity here.
Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
Neither team is able to string goals together or generate any meaningful momentum. It's an engrossing battle.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Cochin cops some unwanted attention. Nankervis, look at the distance on that hand pass. Prestia,
Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Can they finally get it into their forward line?
Stringer,
When one tackle just won't do. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out.
Nankervis with a deft tap.
They've got good chemistry, those two.
Lambert, under pressure. Ellis manages to get off a handball. Iden accepted the invitation.
They've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be.
Can they find a late goal? That's a waste.
Ward pushes into space and receives the footy.
Green can keep it moving. His field kicking is normally first rate. Ash uses the body well. Conservative ball movement. Just biding their time. Baker intercepts. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Edwards outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Can he find a teammate? That's a terrific kick. Surely a goal coming up now. Ellis didn't need to be asked twice. Half-time, and it's been a dour struggle so far. Not a lot of highlights, but at least we have a close one. Time to check in with Gary.
It's not cricket season anymore, at least not for these players. It's the kind of contest you don't often see in a practice match, but it does show how determined both sides are to improve this year. Both sets of supporters will be encouraged by what they have seen so far.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you.
The big men fly. Martin, who's at home? Lambert had his name written all over it. The defence is disorganised. Prestia.
Remarkably, this will be his first inside 50. This will be coming back. It's out on the full.
He really should have scored from there. That's a let-off.
The Giants might be about to start something. Sloppy disposal and a turnover.
What can they generate?
Deliberate. Oh, a few people letting the umpire know what they think of that.
It's an unpopular rule, but it does keep the ball in play more often. Straight in front, should not miss.
The margin increases by 6.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Tigers are doing enough to keep their noses in front. Nankervis with a deft tap. showing real strength. Cochin, Lynch.
I've liked his game today. Ash, that's confidence for you, not going with the spoil.
Tidy ball. Stringer works hard to... present. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. What can they muster from the back half? Ward. This is good footy. Canelio. Clever kick. And that's a letdown. Going for territory. Lambert. He's taken a beauty. Sets a task for the forwards. He should have held that one. Taylor, desperate to win it back.
Lambert takes an excellent grab. What's he got on offer? He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
That's great footy. Martin, Brown, good hands. Bolton, he's missed.
The tackle affected the kick.
If you don't wish to see a replay, look away now.
The ball's been living at one end. Canelio has it on a string. Bedford, this is promising. Normally delivers. Flostone read that one right off the boot. The Tigers are doing all the attacking. Himmelberg wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Waiting for someone to come at him. And they're away. Castagna!
Again with a superior judgment.
Can he impose himself on the match? It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Got a little time here. Stringer with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's generally a good kick. Short. Wins it back. Great mark. Crosses the paint. Bedford is there to save the day.
He's only had the one... inside 50.
The Giants are out of trouble. Canelio, Steele, throws it on the boot. Green runs onto it. He's had little impact so far. Not a great kick, and the umpire will throw it back.
The Tigers would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
Riccardi showing his skills. Comes free in the tackle. Callahan. You have to love the commitment. Flostone.
That's a shank.
Should be able to think his way through this.
Around the body. Don't tell me. That is a stunner.
Perhaps a bit fortunate with the free kick, but he went back and made the most of it.
The Tigers by 4. Soldo wins the tap. They have a good understanding, those two. Cochin, Martin, fighting hard. He's given it a ride. He'll have the distance. What about the accuracy? Not quite.
Nothing wrong with having a go, but it might have been a better option to set that one up to the top of the square.
Whitfield to bring it back in. Ellis with the big fist. Iden gathers. Green gets the kick away. Broad chops it off. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Soldo with the tap. He's not one to take a backward step. Callahan, not his finest moment.
What's he got on offer?
Bombs it in. Himmelberg saves the day again. By hand. That's almost a bonus. Hammers it home.
That can be really deflating. All that hard work and you cough up a goal you really didn't have to.
The Tigers are holding them at bay.
It's been a great duel between the two big men.
Edwards, Baker, looking for some quick ball movement. Can he hit a target? Brown is a beacon in that forward line.
He could put the finishing touch on a fine passage of play.
Should be a goal. He's missed. A chance gone begging.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Whitfield, tasked with the kick in. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Castagna, Himmelberg.
Gives away a free for a high tackle.
That's good vision. Ash ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Quality delivery by foot. They need a spark. Steele with a chance to run. Callahan. Jones hasn't seen a lot of it. Rioli in the right spot at the right time. Baker has it now on centre wing. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Just shoveled it out. Green has a paddock in front of him.
Is anyone home?
Cadman puts his head over it. Squeezes the kick. Anyone's ball. Brown. He's got it.
This is a brilliant game of footy. It almost makes me wish I was out there again.
One kick game again.
Good ruck work. Cochin dealt with the pressure. Baker, he ran into a brick wall. The umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. Cochin, Green,
Runs onto it.
Briggs, Steele, Callahan.
Gets a kick away.
Rance mops that one up.
Bad kicking there. Out on the full.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by. He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
He's very comfortable with these, and that's why.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
Scores level for a second time today. Soldo slaps it out. Cochin, Edwards, kicks inside the forward 50. Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Brown. Ignoring the corridor for now. Good work rate. Searching kick. Honours the lead.
What's he got on offer?
Doesn't often waste it. Riccardi has found some space. He's been quiet. Callahan fumbled it like a cake of soap.
That's a useful ball.
Manages to find a teammate.
They've opened them up here.
The Giants have denied them the corridor. Baker, dangerous to leave on his own. Good-looking kick. Lambert couldn't mark. They've put themselves under pressure. Green running in support. Rance heads them off at the pass. He doesn't waste many. Buckley read it well. His field kicking is normally first rate. The Giants having a great patch. He hasn't been himself today. Riccardi has got off the chain. Can he finish it off?
To finish off the good work.
It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
I think he was already celebrating in his head.
Looking for a quick transition.
Rance can keep it moving. Can he find a teammate? Cochin has charged into space. Waiting for someone to come at him. Lynch in the centre square. Short, all on his own. The Tigers
Might be about to start something.
Cadman wins it back. Lace out. Great footy.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Giants have kicked the past three, and they're looking formidable. Briggs wins it. Cochin leading from the front. Baker, Martin. That's good work rate. This will be their first entry for a while. Prestia read it well and claims the mark.
It's so important to be efficient in front of goal, especially when it's tight on the scoreboard.
He's given it a tug and missed.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Callahan. They're duking it out, these two. More lead changes in that quarter, and this is anyone's game.
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
There's nothing on the line, as we know, but both teams are having a real crack. They're both desperate to hit the season in good form, and this last quarter may just provide valuable practice in close match scenarios. You can train all you like, but there's nothing quite like a match to build or hurt your confidence.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Important clearance here. Edwards. Who's at home? That's wasteful. He's generally a good kick. Steele pushes into space and receives the footy. Callahan on centre wing is marked. Daniels. Steele with time. Canelio. You asked for it. You got it. The umpire says he had no prior. Briggs showing his skills. Has to be clean. Prestia attracted a crowd. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Briggs has got on top. Callahan. Green has been irrepressible. Prestia putting his body on the line. Lynch had his name written all over it. Ellis finds himself unattended. He's having a dirty day. Bolton. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
They're missing some opportunities, and it could really come back to bite.
Ash tasked with the kick in. Canelio working hard and presenting well. Finds himself in space. Callahan with a chance to relieve the pressure. Green makes position. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. Daniels. Who was he aiming for? Jones wins the contest hands down. Brown. Hogan displaying great endeavour. It's a desperate tackle. We're still waiting for the quarter's first goal. Nankervis got his palm to it. Edwards farms it out. He's had little impact so far.
That's a missed opportunity.
He knew where it was going the moment it left his boot.
Good kick. Lambert on a lead. What's he got on offer? Chips to halfback. They're moving the footy well here. And they're away. Lynch. He might have thought about the corridor. Hogan
Takes an excellent grab.
tidy ball. Stringer. Here's real danger now. Ward. He's stopped in his tracks. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning.
He had one thing in mind there.
Assuming it wasn't a skill error, that wasn't well disguised.
The kick is precise. Kicks to centre wing. Hogan couldn't quite. Callahan. The Giants finishing strongly. Steele has a way of drawing the footy.
He's 1 from 1 so far.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
There's 5 points gone begging.
Short. Goes short with the kick in. Baker. Hurried kick goes very wide. Throws it on the boot. Green has it within range.
Kicking at his first.
Snaps it goal, but it's off target.
The mark deserved a goal, but it wasn't to be.
Can they get out this time?
Flostone presents in space. Slowing it down. A chance to clear now. Bedford got a fist in. Stringer, Green, dealt with the pressure. Steele, for a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
It might be time for an extra number in defence just to help stop their momentum and stabilise the situation.
They're 3 kicks in front now, but a long way from safety. Soldo wins the tap. Ward, clever kick. Stringer, all alone in the centre square. Daniels, you can see their confidence growing. Cadman, too big, too strong, too good.
They're running on top of the ground at the moment and playing an excellent brand of footy.
To cap off a wonderful passage of play, that would have been a great team goal.
The Tigers are still in it, but a goal there could have just about sealed the deal.
Going for territory. Ellis, strong grab.
What's he got on offer?
Searching kick.
Oh, there's something to liven up a dull match.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Has a ping. It won't be a goal.
It's amounted to nothing. Neat little stab kick. Canelio. The Giants are bringing great energy. Nankervis, within range, can make them pay. He's been quiet. Cochin outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
There's not much this guy can't do, and he's right in the thick of this contest, as he almost always is.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Soldo showing his skills. He'll work all day. Briggs takes the hand pass. The Tigers will have one eye on the clock. Soldo got his palm to it. Edwards in no man's land. Whitfield leads his opponent. Thought his way through it. Briggs dangerous to leave on his own.
He's only had the one inside 50.
Greenwood says thank you very much. Delivers a long ball. Lambert, great hands there. Gives it everything. Bolton is the man on the spot and he's marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He's a good set shot and he's buried that one.
That's 2. He's causing them plenty of headaches down there.
The Giants haven't put this to bed yet. Big clearance to win here. Ward spills out in the tackle. Cochin, Greenwood, inside 50 with the kick. Lambert is in the clear and marks uncontested. The Tigers look to be coming home strong.
It's not a fair fight. It's been a solid hit out for both sides and great intensity for a practice match.
Soldo
has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
Gaz, what's caught your eye?
There's often a correlation between winning the clearance count and winning on the scoreboard. That's not the case at the moment.
Soldo with a deft tap. Honours the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Flostone runs onto it. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Castagna, Edwards, just shoveled it out. Riccardi reads the place so well. That's a strong mark. Finally, they go inside 50. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that.
He's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
Took too long there and coughs up. Could have been a shot on goal.
Good work rate. Goes long. Buckley went bang. Bolton, Nankervis, a bit of a panicked handball. O'Halloran, desperate to win it back. The Tigers have denied them the corridor. Himmelberg.
He's suddenly a popular man.
The Giants trying desperately to hang on. Good ruck work. Cochin. He's everywhere at the moment. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue.
That's taking a risk.
Iden takes it at centre half back. Gives the handball away. The Giants have been caught on the hop. He will surely make this count. Brown, he's besieged. Can they orchestrate a match-winning goal here? Rucks go at it. Steele, and they're out of trouble. Jones has a vice-like grip.
Tries a safe ball. Time to turn on the Jets.
Panicked under pressure. Himmelberg saves the day. Slick hands. Ash. Iden. Handballs it to nobody.
Who's got the wheels?
Lynch
Showing some pace. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
It might have looked an easy shot, but it's surely not when the game is potentially on your boot.
Is there time for one last twist?
Nankervis has rucked tirelessly. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Callahan
Tries to take them on and loses.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point.
He'll drive them inside 50 yet again.
Bolton shook his opponent. Foot race on in the pocket. Brown, he just dropped it. Himmelberg, he's generally a good kick. Briggs, that one was always his.
What's he got on offer? Siren, they've hung on.
What a win. That could so easily have slipped away, but they have hung tough. Bravo.
What did you make of that match, Half?
The Tigers have pulled off something special. They were no chance in this game, but they willed themselves over the line.